All right, we back with another episode, and I got a special guest in the building, man. I got Belly in here. What's up, bro?
Yeah. What's up, brother?
How you feeling, man?
Feel good, man. It feels good to be here. It's like a second home to me.
True, Chicago.
Chicago, man.
What's one of your favorite spots to hit when you hit the city, man?
For me, man, I spent a lot of my younger years here, so I don't know how much the city has changed, So,
You got family here?
Shout out to Bump J, shout out to Big Homie J, the Goon Squad, some of the homies I was running with when I was here,
Oh,
So,
yeah, you know.
Yeah, man.
You definitely down.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you got this dope-ass project out, InZombia. How you feel about it, man?
To me, it's my most personal piece of work, probably my favorite project for that reason,
Why would you call this one your favorite project based compared to the other stuff you've done?
I mean, for me, this one was like, I didn't have to drop it. Everybody was waiting for me to go to album time.
Uh-huh.
And so I just went the other way with it. And I was like, yo, I get it. Like, I know y'all want me to do an album. I feel like I need to do this project for me, So I paid for the whole thing out of pocket, studio time, videos, all that. And then, like I said, man, it was just like a lot of stuff that was going on in my personal life that I just had to describe and explain. And I felt like that was my perfect platform to do it from,
True. So we've been spinning the Might Not record, which was definitely doing big numbers out here.
Yeah.
So with this next album, I know you pushing the Future Frozen Water track.
Right.
How did that track come about?
Man, me and Future been knowing each other for some years now. He came to Toronto one time and was like checking for me, wanted to come to the studio and work. We did some things, which is not Frozen Water, but we did a couple other things that never really saw the light of day. And then when it came down to this, like I had the hook down, and I was like, yo, I hear Future on it. Every time that beat drops, I'm like, I just hear Future on it.
True.
So I sent him the joint, It was like, and we laugh about it because he like, yo, nobody sends me joints with hooks on them. Everybody wants me to do the hook, what I mean? So it was funny that I sent him that.
Definitely. One of my favorite tracks off of there is Consuela. I'm definitely rocking with Consuela.
I feel you, man. You're not the only one, bro. It's so many people that like picked that one. And that's the thing with Frozen Water too, that like it was picked. Like I just went and looked at Spotify and the numbers were so crazy. I was like, this the one that people want.
So that's how you chose the single?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah,
is it hard like battling which ones you might want to pick? Because I know you probably got a favorite or something on that.
Yeah, man, it's always like that. I always think, oh, this one's about to be the crazy one, and then it gets slept on, and then some, little side joint that I didn't even expect, to go crazy just goes crazy. It's like, the people, man, you just got to let the people make up their mind because they're the ones, they're the listeners, man. They're gonna make the best decision to what they want.
Right. The way I first found out about you through your video, No Option. And right after I saw that video, like maybe a month or two, I saw that you signed with Roc Nation. And Vegas Jones had, I think, posted it on Instagram saying to watch out for you the next up. And I was like, damn, that's buddy I just seen. So to see you literally right after I seen the video, you just been taking off even more, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. How does that feel signing with Roc Nation?
Man, it was a dream come true. Jay's like, as him and Big are my two favorite rappers.
True.
Him, Big, M. So, and then on top of that, what I respect him so much is like a businessman, and even like in his personal life, the way he conducts himself, and the way there's like mystery around him. You can't really, you're not really privy to everything in his life, and I just respect, like, it's really the epitome of what a rap career should look like. Is what Hov's life and rap career was.
Literally, damn near the blueprint to the
the
game.
Blueprint. Yeah, no pun intended.
I noticed that you also received an award for songwriting, the SoCan Award.
Yeah.
Over in Canada and shit. How does that feel?
Feels amazing, man. Like, for me, the songwriting thing was just when I wanted to fade away from being an artist, I just stepped, into the behind the scenes and just kept doing what I love, which is to make music. It didn't matter whose name was on it. I always kind of knew what I was doing. And then it just came back around to a time where I was like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna start keeping all this shit again. Like, this is all mine.
Right.
Yeah.
How does it when being a songwriter compared to what you do with your own work? Do you kind of hit a song and be like, nah, I don't want to fuck with that. I'm gonna give it to somebody else? Or how do you pick what songs you give out?
A lot of times. Yes, I'll just, first of all, I don't approach a record like it's for anybody.
Okay.
I just make music, Sometimes a song is done and I know a certain somebody might sound better on it than me, you know, and that's when I take that step, like, yo, if so-and-so sang this, or if so-and-so, this would be crazy, you know, and then that's really how it goes. And of course, like, Warner Chappell and stuff like that, I always bring opportunities my way. Be like, do you want to mess with this? Do you got something for this or whatever? And sometimes that'll spark, like, oh, you know what? I think I do. Hold on. I just did this thing like 3 days ago that would match perfectly for this. You know, sometimes it'd be the universe bringing it together.
Right.
But, you know, for the most part, I just make the music, man, and just hope it ends up somewhere, you know?
Is that how this Beyonce record came about?
Yeah.
6-inch hymns?
Yeah. You know, shout out to Big John from Warner Chappell. He that was a rap record, man. He heard that and was like, yo, this would be perfect. And I was like, I'm not going to say no.
Right.
Definitely not, you know? So I was like, cool. But I was, like, really anxious to see what they did with it. And, you know, how it came out was so incredible. Yeah, man. It was crazy. But that was Big John.
Definitely. That's dope. Because I was like, how the hell do you write for Beyonce? Like, how do you get in the mind frame to even write a song, you know what I'm saying, about what she talking about?
Yeah.
It's just wild, B. So I'm sure that was a crazy-ass experience.
Yeah, that was one of my songs originally, man. And God bless, she saw the magic in it and wanted it.
And took off.
Yeah.
Definitely. One thing I want to talk about is I know that you are from Palestine, correct?
Yeah.
And that you got, you know, family out there and that you reside in Canada now. But with this weak-ass travel ban that's going on, does that kind of affect you when you travel from back and forth to Canada?
I mean, for the first time in like 12 years, I was taken into secondary inspection the last time I traveled from Canada back.
Really?
So I know the climate changed 100%. The questions are different. The smiles are gone, you know? So I know some things have changed, but I'm not concerned, man. You know, at the end of the day, I'm here, and I was let through, which is better than a lot of the people that they don't even let through no more, you know? Mm-hmm. So it's crazy, man.
Definitely. Well, fuck the travel ban. I just want to have a little fun real quick. This part is brought to you by Sneaker Miyagi. A lot of rappers get involved with, you know, shoe companies. Like I just seen Currency has a deal with Reebok. You know, Kendrick Lamar has a deal with Reebok. If there was any shoe brand that you could partner up with, who would that might be?
Diadora.
Diadora. You want to bring the Diadoras back? Why would you pick them?
Because, man, as a young immigrant, that's all we ever wanted.
Was Diadoras?
Yeah.
That was big out there?
That's what all the immigrants used to wear was Diadoras.
Really?
Yeah.
I had some green Diadoras back in like high school when they was really cracking and shit, but you don't really see them no more. I want to get back in tune with Saucony's. You fuck with the Saucony's?
Yeah, I do, man. You know what else too? Fila's. Fila's came back kind of a little bit, but I want to see Fila come back on like the legend level.
True. Know? Definitely fucking with Fila. All right, since you are a songwriter, I'm going to name 3 things. Well, this part is I'm going to name 3 things, and you just pick one, all right? So since you're a songwriter, if you could bring back somebody from the dead between these people, Michael Jackson, Prince, or James Brown, who would you want to write for?
Michael Jackson.
Michael? Just because he's just the instant king?
That's Michael Jackson.
Enough said, man. That's Mike. Douce Hennessy or Crown Royal?
Douce.
Douce. Is that because you with Roc Nation?
Nah, Douce just tastes better.
Because I feel like sometimes people just rock with this shit. Like, people probably fuck with Diddy, but you don't drink Ciroc like that. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I'll be honest with you, man. Diddy wouldn't put his name behind it unless it tasted good and it was killing everything else.
True. It's
from Ciroc. Even DeLeon. DeLeon's the best tequila on the market. Real talk. If you really tried DeLeon, you'll be like, okay, I get it.
Okay, cool.
You know, like Puff won't put his name behind something that's mediocre. That's
true.
Not gonna happen.
All right, so we choosing Douce. And last but not least, ketchup hot sauce barbecue.
Hot sauce.
Instantly.
All day.
You got a favorite brand of hot sauce?
Man, I'm weak, dog. I like sriracha.
Sriracha, the
sriracha.
basic.
Yeah, I know it's a weak ass like hot sauce for real spice eaters.
True.
But man, it tastes good, dog. It's my favorite hot sauce by far.
Man, we got Belly in here, man. You already know. Make sure y'all go get that InZombia right now.
Yes,
Joe.
sir. Yes, sir.
I know you're going on tour in April, man. So, man, let everybody know what we could, keep in tune and rock with you.
Really, just go on my Instagram. It's just straight up Belly on Instagram, and you'll find everything else on there that you need to find. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
True. I appreciate you stopping through, man. Definitely.
Nah, I appreciate you, bro.